World Record Redneck here. Today, y'all gonna show you how I put out a store-bought trot line, and I'll show you another time how I make my own trot lines. I prefer that method. But when I'm in a hurry to get one out, I bought one here, and it comes already with the swivels on it, which makes it quicker for me to do. Now, get your drop lines. You can use whatever size you want to, as long as you feel comfortable with it. These are pre-cut in the package that I bought the trot line in. But here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna put those two ends together. Okay, I'm gonna wrap around. I'm gonna loop it through once. I'm gonna loop it through twice. Grab hold of it and pull the slack. Push that up to keep as much of the slack on the line as I can, okay? Then put some pressure on it. Make sure it won't slip, and it won't. I've never had one slip. Some people only go through that hole once. I do it twice on purpose. Now, put that knot right in the middle. Get a hold of this end. Pinch it together real hard, because sometimes some hooks are easy to go through and some are difficult because of the size of the hole. I use big hooks, okay? And you always want to go in on the barbed side of the hook, okay? Put it through there, open it up, put your hook through it, pull it down. It ain't rocket science, boys. If Gil Doombash can do it, so can you. Okay, now, I go to the other end. Pinch it together. And I've already got this trot line secured at both ends. Now all I'm gonna do is do the swivel the same way I just did that hook. Same thing. I'm gonna get that swivel that's already come on there pre-made. Pull that up like this. Put the hook through the loop. Pull it down. Voila! Now I have your drop line ready to bait up. Rinse and repeat, boys. Over and over, how many ever hooks you want to put out. I'm gonna give you my opinion as to why I prefer a big hook, okay? Nothing wrong with these small hooks. I think that's a 4 or 5/0. I think it's a 4/0. This is a 9/0, okay? Let me tell you why I use it. I'm after big fish, boys. Did you hear my name? World Record Redneck. I'm gonna keep fishing till I set the world record flathead and the world record blue and the world record channel, or I'm pushing up daisies, whichever one comes first, and we both know which is coming first, but it keeps me a reason to keep going fishing, see? Now, watch this. I've caught 8-ounce catfish on that. 8 ounce. They barely got it in their mouth. Which proved to me 3 years ago when I caught several little bitty catfish on that 9/0 hook. You can catch little catfish. A pounder, get that in his mouth easy. 2 or 3 pounder. But when I'm trying to catch a 50+ pounder, I don't like these little hooks. There ain't a whole bunch there to hold them. There's a whole bunch more here. The circle hook, also I like the circle hooks better, because once they, and by the way, 3 years ago, I didn't think that would work. I thought, well, that's stupid. That point's pointing down. How's that ever gonna stick a fish? Thanks to a fellow named Quinn Minton, thank you, Quinn. He taught me into trying them. And man, when they'll hook a fish, a catfish, and when they do, look at all this gap. Once it gets in there, it ain't coming out. And it will catch the biggest fish in the lake, as long as you, well, on rod and reel too, as long as your drag set right. It ain't coming out. Once it goes in, it don't come out. I ain't lost a fish on this hook yet when I'm rod and reel fishing. But anyway, that's why. You can catch little bitty fish on this, but I'm worried about when I get the biggest fish of my life on, I'm worried about catching him on this. I want that big wide gap, or that big old, them big teeth that's that thick on a catfish. It'll get all the way inside there, yes sir. That's what I'm trying to say, yes sir. And by the way, I'll end this video by saying, every day is Christmas when you're fishing. Merry Christmas, yes sir.